Hello? Have you seen Ellie yet?
You won't find Ellie here anymore, Joe.
Where is she?
Well, that's an interesting question. Before I answer, perhaps you'll answer mine. Where were you yesterday?
What do you mean?
I received this receipt from the food bank, as well as a thank you for our donation. I didn't make a donation. In fact, I expressly forbade it.
Where's Ellie?
The form has your signature.
But where's Ellie?
You helped her willfully disobey her employer. I had to fire her.
Hey, Joe. Come on, buddy. It's not so bad. Cheer up. It's a beautiful day outside. We could go back to the food bank.
Joe, what's wrong?
It's awful.
Well, what happened?
You know, Ellie, the lunch lady?
Sure, she knows about my allergies, and so she always takes the coconut off my cupcakes for me.
Yeah, she always gives me extra pineapple on our fruit cups.
Well, I got her fired.
What? How?
I smell a bison.
I helped her take some of the leftover cafeteria food to the homeless shelter, but Mr. Bison found out, and he fired Ellie.
Well, he can't do that.
Yes, he can. Principal Leonard's out of town, so we didn't have to ask anyone.
Well, Principal Leonard gets back this afternoon. Maybe we can ask her if...
That's it. When Principal Leonard gets back, I'll tell her that it was all my fault and that Ellie should get her job back.
If you do that, you could get suspended, Joe.
But we just can't let Mr. Bison win like that. He's wrong.
Joe's right. We have to do something.
Maybe there's something we can all do. Hello? Excuse me.
Everybody listen up!
Thanks. Listen, today at lunchtime, you'll all go into the cafeteria. But today, Ellie won't be there. She was fired this morning. Yesterday, she went out of her way to donate some of our leftover food to the hungry. But since that's against regulations, she was fired.
She was always nice to all of us, and you guys know it.
Yeah, and that food just would have been thrown away.
I helped her, and today I'm not having any lunch. I'm gonna walk right by that line and right through those doors to wait for Principal Leonard to come back.
Heads up, Joe. There's something rotten on the playground.
Joe Talbot, stop this at once. You are already in serious trouble.
Ellie deserves her job back.
Yeah, and we're gonna help her get it.
I can't say what you'll do, but I know what I'm gonna do.
Young man, do not toy with me. I dare you to say one more word.
Do the right thing, Joe. Just like Robin Hood. In Nottingham, the evil sheriff dared Robin Hood to show his face. He held a huge archery competition, knowing that Robin Hood wouldn't be able to resist showing up to win it. Robin's beloved, the beautiful Maid Marian, was able to see through all of his clever disguises.
Your aim is true, good farmer.
Well, I'm no Robin Hood, but thank you, fair lady.
You'd be better off if you were no Robin Hood. Oh, Robin, can't you see that this is a trap?
Relax, my good lady. Half of the farmers here are very merry men, if you get my meaning. Besides, who can turn down a challenge like this?
Attention! The time has come for the final round. There are only 2 contestants remaining. Our own Nigel of the Guard. And the mysterious farmer, unobtrusio of nowhere turn. This is the final target. May the best man's arrow fly true.
Begging all your pardons, but this Nigel is a fine archer. What do you say we call it a draw? I wouldn't want to embarrass anybody.
There will be no draws. There will be a winner, farmer. Unless, of course, your shot lands exactly as close as Nigel's.
If you say so, my lord. Well, I guess it is a tie. Let's hear it for Nigel.
Step forward, good farmer, and receive your reward.
Robin, look out!
That's no way to reward the winners. We're outnumbered. Back to the forest.
I think you need to stay here with me, milady.
No! Robin!
What? Marion, I'm coming!
Not now, your Robinliness. You'd never even get near her. Come on.
Don't worry, Robin. We'll figure something out.
If only I'd taken her with us. I should have. If only I knew that she was all right. If I had some kind of sign.
It's from the sheriff.
No kidding. What does it say?
It's ridiculous. He wants you to give yourself up in exchange for Maid Marian's freedom.
Done!
Robin, he'll kill you!
I've a better chance of escaping than poor Marian. I've made up my mind. I'm going. Don't try to follow me, men!
Follow him.
Nah.
No, thank you.
Well, I suppose you're pretty proud of yourself.
I guess no one was hungry.
Very funny. After your little speech on the playground today, I put in a call to your mother. We can't have students inciting a rebellion.
Well, she's not here yet. And Principal Leonard should be back any minute now. Excuse me. Mom, before you say anything, I need to talk to Principal Leonard.
Well, I think that's a good idea.
You do?
Well, yes. Joe, you're standing up for what you believe in. Even if you're in trouble with the school, you're not in trouble with me.
I'm behind you too, Joe. You didn't happen to bring any lunch out with you. Oh, never mind.
Ah, Mrs. Talbot. How good of you to come so quickly. As I explained to you, your son has been causing quite a bit of commotion. He has been fomenting bad behavior, and
he's been acting the way his father and I always hoped he would. I have to tell you, Mr. Bison, I am very proud of my son.
I can see where he gets his stubbornness. In any case, he has violated my regulations.
Well, according to my regulations, I discuss my son with the principal.
Whew! Ellen's arrived in the nick of time. You know, every so often, even heroes need help. When Maid Marian was captured by the sheriff, Robin agreed to take her place.
It looks like we may have to hang you after all, milady.
Go ahead then, you coward. I'd expect no less from you.
Oh, shut up, will you?
Sheriff, I'm here, and I accept your offer. My life for the freedom of the lady.
Finally, a responsible act from you, Robin Hood. Take him.
Robin, you shouldn't have come.
I couldn't leave you here, my love. All right, let her go.
No.
What?
I said no. I'd rather keep her and hang you both. I can do that, you know. Hang them! Men, defend me!
One moment, Marian. Come along, Sheriff. Don't you want to join the fun?
We seek the outlaw Robin Hood.
Are you he?
I am, Your Majesty.
Your Highness, I had just captured the villain and was about to hang him.
Were you? Had you done so, I would have hung you myself. Good Robin, your timely payments have freed us from captivity overseas. We owe you much for that.
It was but what any loyal subject would do, Your Highness.
But many did not. We thank you. But still, you are an outlaw.
Much has happened since you left, sire, and the laws were no longer protecting your subjects. So I did. I do not regret what I have done, sire.
Nor should you, good Robin. Perhaps you would enjoy aiding the poor inside our law.
Your Majesty, think of me as a member of your family. Did you hear that, men? We're no longer outlaws. The king has returned.
Long live the king! Long live the king! Long live the king!
This caused a certain amount of consternation all
Enough! Quiet, please!
Excuse me, Principal Leonard.
Ellie! Listen, it's all my fault. I didn't even...
No, Joe. I need to take responsibility. Principal Leonard, I gave you a proposal to set up a donation food plan.
I'm the supervisor. That is my area.
Why hadn't I seen this proposal?
I didn't want to burden you.
The food was just going to be thrown away. So I helped Ellie bring the food down to the food bank.
I'm sorry if my son violated any rules, but I support his effort.
Well, I've heard enough. Ellie, you've been involved in every charity activity the school has undertaken. I'll review your proposal and get right back to you. Can you return to work tomorrow morning?
Of course.
Thank you. And since your son is already involved in food donations, would you please become our first parent volunteer?
I'd love to.
Okay. All right, everybody, I believe it's lunchtime.
Yeah!
Okay. Would you join us?
Oh, thank you. I will.
Thank you. Mr. Bison, I need to see you in my office.
Yay! Ellie's back! Let's eat!
No, Wishbone. You can't go to school.
What? No, I'm a fourth grader here, really. Hey, don't let the dog suit fool you. I'm just practicing for the school play. Hey, open up! Mark my words. Someday I will eat lunch in school. Many stories like Robin Hood call for fights. But on TV, a good fight is very different from a real fight. It might look like a riot, but every single move is carefully planned. Everyone is told exactly what to do by a professional fight coach. It's kind of like a dance. And like a dance, it takes a lot of teamwork. It's just as tough to get hit as it is to hit someone. And no one actually gets hurt. See, the only way to win this kind of fight is for everyone to do their jobs perfectly. That way, everybody wins. Even us big stars have to practice. Of course, my pal who plays the sheriff isn't really trying to slice me. Right, Sean? I'm not taking any chances. Robin Hood. An exciting story and a great book.